Greetings! In today's video, I'll be taking a look at something that is completely new to me. This is a paint by number kit from Craft Ease. Actually, it's my first paint by number kit ever. Craft Ease reached out to me asking if I would like to try out one of their kits. I chose a design and they sent me the kit. It arrived in a big flat box. For something that large, it traveled well. I opened the box and saw the framed canvas. On the lid of the box, there are the instructions, like how to transform the box into an easel and how to get started. The info is easy to follow and straightforward. I like how they made the box extra useful by including the instructions on it, and also by making it so it can be turned into an easel for those that want to use one. Under the canvas, there's all the other supplies. We have a black and white map of the painting with the paint numbers, a small color reference sheet, I think they call it the color guide. We have a cardboard paint pot holder, 2 sets of brushes, the paint pots, and another little info sheet. In the set I received, the canvas is already stretched on a wooden frame. There's a small bag in the box with other elements needed to hang up the frame. The extra little info sheet repeats an element that is present both on the inside and the outside of the box. It says that purchasing a Craft Ease project helps support independent artists, which I think is a really awesome idea. I tested out and played with the set during one of my Saturday Catterday live streams. I'll have the link to it in the description below. I'll go about my impressions from that session right now. First item here is the black and white map of the painting. It was pretty much indispensable for the painting, but a bit hard to figure out at times. The numbers are printed very small. I'm glad it was there though, because once one paints over a zone, it might be difficult to see what number it was if that area needs a second layer of paint. The canvas has the number on it too, but it's much larger than the drawing on the painting map. I started painting one corner of the image during my livestream. The texture of the canvas is really lovely, and the paint took to it well. Some areas to paint are incredibly small, or very fine lines. That is particular of the design I chose. Not all designs will have that level of details. I was looking at the website and saw many designs with a much simpler pattern. There's a nice variety of complexity in the patterns, as it goes from larger shapes to really intricate color work. The paints come in small jars with a lid. These are all attached together when we get them from the box, so I had to cut them from the runner to put them in the paint pot holder. The holder itself came flat in the box, but it was all pre-cut and scored, so it was pretty simple to put together. The paint pots are labeled, but not with their number on the painting. This is where the color guide is useful, as it shows us how to label the pots with the provided round numbered stickers. Out of curiosity, I painted a small swatch of the paints on the side of their printed color swatch. Most of the colors are quite close to the reference. There are a few discrepancies, however, which makes it so the actual painting doesn't quite feel like the reference. It's not a big deal, but it's still there. Also, the canvas is large, and the pots fairly small. So as an inexperienced paint by number painter, I can't help but be worried that I won't have enough paint for all of it. I received 2 sets of brushes. Upon looking at the website, I saw that the raw wood handle brushes are the regular brushes that come with the set. The ones with the blue handle are what they refer to as the Pro set of 10 brushes. They don't come with the set by default, but you can easily add them in with your purchase. Both of the brush sets have a few issues, however. The flat wooden handle brush had gotten a weird haircut in production and might be a bit difficult to use. The blue brushes were better in terms of hair shapes, but some of them had an angled ferrule that I'm sure was not on purpose. Some of the tips on those were a bit inconsistent. Also, for this specific kit and specific painting, the larger brushes are not exactly useful. The way the canvas is wrapped around the frame is really nice. The canvas has a great texture as far as I can tell, and it's very secure on the frame. The print of the painting goes a bit around the edges too, which is a nice touch. I think it can help make the finished image look better. So, what were my impressions of this set? Here's what I like and what I think could be improved. The things that I liked. The quality of the canvas and the framing is really quite nice in my opinion. The fabric has a great texture and the way it's attached is sturdy. I love that the designs are from artists and that the idea is to support them a bit through this product. The packaging is really efficient and practical. The box is useful as an easel, and if left as a box, it's slim and really easy to store away. While looking through the pages on the website, I saw that Crafties offers a service for custom-made paint-by-number kits based on a photo the client would send in. I think that's a fun idea. I can't say how it turns out as I've not tried that, but it's still interesting. This is the things I would improve. First, the brushes made me a bit sad. The default ones are disappointing, and the Pro set is also not what I'd expect from a $15 set. I'd rather have a few brushes that are more reliable than end up with 14 brushes that have issues. Secondly, I saw on the website that they recommend using a white pencil to cover up the numbers before painting over them. It would be really great if that pencil came in the box, or maybe an acrylic paint marker, as the white ones can be opaque but not too opaque that the number would become invisible. That would be super helpful. There's also a few things that I would do differently if I had to order another kit. I would choose a much simpler painting, with less fine details. I chose this image to paint because I love the tiger, but in retrospect, it's a rather brutal way to first experiment with a paint-by-number canvas. Let's say I get a new kit and I'm still worried that the paint won't be enough for the whole canvas. I would do some research to find a matching color in an acrylic craft paint range, such as Deco Art's Americana paints. At $2 per bottle, it's something that can be budgeted in for the larger areas to paint. Would also prevent a lot of frustration. Overall, I think this is a great product with a lot of potential, but with still a few crinkles to iron out. Also, bear in mind that I'm new to this craft, so if you have insight or ideas to share, please do so in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.